to the Gameshow, where our contestants are as sparkly as the best we make them wear. Let's introduce those contestants. Our first contestant comes from Chicago. Her hobbies include yoga, taking walks, and cooking, while her favorite thing to do is to read, sleep, and watch movies. Give it up for Carrie B. Nice. Our next contestant comes from Chicago Birds. His hobbies include watching and playing sports. It's Bill. Maybe he's the science guy. Our next contestant also comes from the Chicago Bears. Which one? Who cares? Her hobbies include cooking and playing music, while her favorite thing to do is to sleep and eat. It's Emily! Our next contestant is coming to us all the way from Griffin, Georgia. His hobbies include woodworking, while his favorite thing to do is to eat sushi. It's Dick Hayden! Our next contestant comes from Chicago. His hobbies include video games, while his favorite thing to do is to drink coffee. It's Eric Haglund, I think. Our next contestant comes from Park Ridge, Illinois. Her hobbies include journaling and watching the Blackhawks, while her favorite thing to do is to eat tacos. Give it up for Abby Hayden. We share a favorite thing to do in common. Our next contestant comes from Chicago. His hobbies include traveling and drinking, while his favorite thing to do is also travel and drink. It's Billy Bob Shortenbecker. I hope that is your God-given name. Our next contestant comes from Schaumburg. Her hobbies include drinking, bonfire, and playing games, while her favorite thing to do is to explore new cities. Put your hands together for Dead Kid Shortenbecker. Our next contestant comes from Schaumburg. Her hobbies include eating, while her favorite thing to do is to watch TV. It's Sister Susie Smith. I did not know that nuns were allowed to play the game show. Very good. Our next contestant comes from LaPorte, Indiana. Her hobbies include puzzles and eating, while her favorite thing to do is to hike and to go on to game shows before she's introduced. It's popcorn. Our next contestant comes from Chesterton, Indiana. His hobbies include basketball, while his favorite thing to do is to golf and eat chicken sandwiches. It's X Factor. In that sentence till just now. Our next contestant comes from Ohio. His hobbies include fishing and eating, while his favorite thing to do is to watch football. It's Aaron Smith, also known as Snuffy. And last but not least, you put your hands together for the host of the most, the king of the Gameshow Gameshow, Zane Pinklebottom! Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming to the Gameshow Gameshow, where our contestants will use their wits, skill, and game show awesomeness to play a collection of TV's favorite game shows on a game show. So, I am your host, Zane Pinklebottom.
And I'm Jared Fairbanks.
And over the next 50 minutes, our contestants will answer trivia questions and complete our game show challenges to earn as many points as possible. Our top 3 scoring contestants will take home a prize, and our number 1 scoring contestant will be crowned today's game show king or queen. Woo! Friends and family at home, thanks for tuning in. It's time to put that paper down, push away that TV dinner tray, and buckle into that lazy boy for an hour of game show awesomeness on the Gameshow Gameshow. Contestants, are you ready? Oh, yeah! Jared, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's get those first 6 categories on the board. We've got boy bands, show us your, match this pose, famous underwear, Disney movies, and U.S. history. All right, Abby, I'm a little out of breath and don't feel like walking that much farther, so I'm giving you control of the board. Where are we going?
Disney movies.
For how many?
3.
All right, 3 points.
A sensible number.
Disney movies. Andy is the name written on the bottom of the boots of this cowboy. All right, that was Abby.
Woody.
Is it Woody? Correct.
Yeah.
Abby, you still have control of the board. Where are we going?
Disney movies too.
Disney movies for 2, sticking with what she knows. Yeah. Who is the nanny that uses an umbrella as her method of transportation? All right, that was Snuffy.
Yes. Come on.
Please don't do that every question. We only have an hour.
Got it at the last possible second. So where are we going next?
We will do show us your or one.
All right. In this category, there's going to be a verbal prompt. I will read that prompt. After I've read it, if you think you can do that thing, put your paddle out. For 1 point, can you show us your whip and nay-nay? All right, popcorn. Come on out. DJ Jared. All right. And the last test for whether or not you get those points is, can you do it better than Jared, which you definitely did.
Yes.
So,
And you know what, Popcorn? I'll give you an extra point if you tell me what the whip and nay-nay means. No.
I have no clue.
Whip is the car, nay-nay is the horse. Driving the car, riding the horse.
I didn't know that. All right, popcorn. You've reached control of the board. Where are we going next?
Why don't we just go with boy bands for 5?
All right, why don't we just go for boy bands for 5? All right, for 5 points. Before he was living La Vida Loca, Ricky Martin sang in what group? It's also the name of a soup.
Campbell's?
Dad, you're not.
Oh yes, Ricky Martin, famous lead singer of Campbell's.
Going once, going twice. All right, Jared, what were we looking for?
Menudo.
Menudo. The name of a boy band and also the name of soup made from sheep's stomach. All right.
Oh, really? Oh, excellent.
Yes, it's super gross sounding. X Factor, you didn't get that question wrong, so I'm coming to you. Where are we going?
Let's do U.S. history for 5.
All right. For 5 points, it's U.S. history. This person was the first African-American ever appointed to the U.S. Supreme Court from 1967 to 1991. All right.
Marshall Thurgood.
Is it Marshall Thurgood? All right. We're not looking for how their name appears in a phone book. So, this person was the first African-American ever appointed to the U.S. Supreme Court from 1967 to 1991. You are allowed to answer again if you now know what you got wrong the first time. All right. Now there's your points.
Thurgood Marshall.
Is it Thurgood Marshall? Yes.
Dick, I'm gonna give you a point. It's fine.
Yeah,
It's fine.
give him something.
I tried to help you.
She hit him with the paddle 3 times before she stuck it out herself.
All right, Emily, because you didn't list the name as it appears in a phone book, you now have control of the board.
Disney movies for 5.
All right, for 5 points. Disney movies. In Flubber, what is the name of the professor's robot sidekick? All right, Abby.
Weebo.
Is it Weebo? Yes, it is! Oh man, people never get that question.
I know, I was leaning over to Sarah who was training and said, no one will get this one. And I was instantly proven wrong.
Abby, with the deep cut Flubber knowledge, where are we going next? All right,
Disney movies 4.
Disney movies for 4 points. If Ariel from The Little Mermaid gave you a dingle hopper, what would she be giving you? All right, that was Carrie.
A fork?
Is it a fork? Correct. Chance for a bonus point here. What does she do with that fork?
Brush her hair? Yeah.
Brush
Yes.
her hair?
Yep.
Correct. Yes.
That's
All right.
right.
And I think it's time for Billy Bop to come spin my Wheel of Fortune cookie. She'll give this a spin and say no blammies. All right.
No blammies!
No blammies. All right. Where are we going? Who knows? It looks like we are doing, the tear tractor. Billy Bob, don't go anywhere. Come on back down.
Don't envy your face.
This is our most fearsome event for sure. So, this is my tear tractor. So, Billy Bob, I want you to open this tractor wagon and tell me what you see inside. I recommend not looking it directly in the eye. Go ahead and open it. What's in there? Two jelly beans. All right. You'll get 5 points if you just eat one of these jelly beans. But one of these jelly beans is delicious. The other jelly bean is in no way delicious. In fact, I'll tell you, one of these is flavored like delicious peach. right? Like in a cobbler. The other one is flavored like barf. So, preferably not in the cobbler, yes. For 5 points, yes. All right.
They're both.
No, you only get to eat one. You only get to eat one.
This is wrong. Do I suck on it?
No, you gotta bite it.
Beach.
It's all right. Dang it. The tier tractor did not claim Billy Bob. All right. So you get 5 points for eating the jelly bean, plus the 3-point spin bonus for spinning the wheel. So you walk away with 8 points. All right. So I'm going to give control here to Debkins. Where would you like to go?
I'm going to go with famous underwear for 3.
My girl.
All right. For 3 points, it's famous underwear. What superhero wears red underwear on the outside of his costume? All right, that was Eric.
Superman.
Is it Superman? Absolutely correct. All right.
I can never get around.
You look like a man who knows his underwear for sure. Where are we going next?
Do famous underwear for 4.
All right, sticking with what he knows. Famous underwear for 4. What film featured Sacha Baron Cohen in a very nice mankini sling thong style of underwear? All right, and Eric again.
Borat.
Yes, is it Borat? My name is Borat. All right. The master of the nether regions, Eric, where are we going next?
Go 200 for famous underwear.
Famous underwear. 200! I'm going to say famous underwear for 2. Let's not get carried away. What iconic underwear brand would you find Marky Mark modeling in 1992? All right, that was Billy Bob by a mile.
Calvin Klein.
Is it Calvin Klein? Absolutely. Definitely a man who knows his Marky Mark. Billy Bob, where are we going
Let's
next?
go 5 on famous underwear.
All right, for 5 points, it's famous underwear. Name the superhero Mr. Krupp was transformed into by 2 4th-grade boys, George and Harold, in this 14-book children's series. All right, Abby.
That was obvious. Captain Underpants.
Is it Captain Underpants? All right, Abby, with all of the obscure knowledge. Yeah. All right, Abby, where are we going?
Come on, get on it. Let's do boy bands for 3.
All right, for 3 points, it's boy bands.
Oh, here we go.
You might call them the original boy band. They are John, Paul, George, and... All right, first person to wait till after I was done was Emily.
Ringo.
Is it Ringo? Yes, Ringo Starr. The drummer of the Beatles. And arguably the least talented member, if you ask some people. All right, where are we going?
Boy bands for 4.
All right, for 4 points, it's boy bands. What group has 2 Mickey Mouse Club alumni in its mix? All right, Eric.
Backstreet Boys?
Is it the Backstreet Boys? All right, I'm going to read it one more time. What group has 2 Mickey Mouse Club alumni in its mix? All right, coming to Billy Bob.
NSYNC.
Is it NSYNC? All right. Wouldn't expect you to know that, but that's all right. Where are we going next?
NSYNC?
Yeah.
U.S. history for 3.
All right, for 3 points, it's U.S. history. Who was the 44th president? All right, X Factor.
Barack Obama.
Is it Barack Obama? Correct.
Wow.
All right, and I think it's time for Debkins to come spin my Wheel of Fortune cookie. All right, give it a spin and say no whammies. All right, no whammies, no licensing to whammies. All right, oh, we're going to play a game of Everyone's Got Talent. All right, Debkins, don't go anywhere, stay right there. Here on the Game Show, we believe that everyone's got talent, but we believe a little bit more in quantity than quality. So, on this card, I have 5 talents. You'll see that we have some juggling balls. We have, somewhere, some finger cymbals. Finger cymbals, sometimes associated with belly dancing. A hula hoop, a children's joke book, and a guitar that is missing a string and is horrifically out of tune. For each of these talents that you can display in 30 seconds, you will walk away with a point for a maximum of 5 points. Ready? 30 seconds on the clock. And go.
Why can't you ever trust an atom?
Why?
They make up everything.
That's one. All
20
right.
seconds left.
Hurry up!
2.
15 seconds left.
Sing something.
That's 3.
10,
Hurry.
9,
Simple.
8, 7,
4.
5,
Come on,
4,
come on, hurry.
3,
Came down to the wire there, but you got all 5. So that is 5 points plus 3 for spinning the wheel. Let's give it up for Debkins. Yes. All right. Like I said, quantity, not quality. All right. And we are going to do a little bit more trivia here. And you know what, Dick? I think you ought to have control of this board. Where are we going?
Show us your... for 5.
All right. For 5 points, who can show us your breakdance backspin?
Oh, man, if I was younger.
All right, Snuffy. Come on down.
Come on, Snuffy.
All right.
Yeah, you're getting an extra point for doing a combat roll in a 5-foot space.
All right.
Listen, that's impressive.
All right, Snuffy. You're walking away with 6 points from that. Where are you going next?
I gotta break. Go back in place. We'll do U.S. history for 1.
All right. Not as physical. U.S. history for 1. What year was the bicentennial? All right, X Factor.
1976.
Is it 1976? You'd be amazed how many people say 1776.
Or 2000.
Yes. All right, where are we going next?
U.S. history for 2.
All right, for 2 points, it's U.S. history. What month did the United States enter World War II? All right, that was Dick.
January.
Is it January? All right, I'm going to read it again. What month did the United States enter World War II? All right, that was Billy Bob.
Better pop up on his history.
December.
December. Correct. Yes. It was right after Pearl Harbor, which was December 7th. All right, where are we going?
We are going with boy bands for 2.
All right, sticking with his area of expertise. Boy bands for 2. What group is the opposite of old adults off the street? All right, coming to Bill.
New Kids on the Block.
Is it New Kids on the Block? All right, that is so 100% correct.
Not so new anymore.
Where are we going
We'll do
next?
famous underwear for 1.
All right, for 1 point, it's famous underwear. A form of pranking often used by older siblings or school bullies where the victim's underwear is forcibly pulled upwards. All right, Snuffy.
A wedgie.
All right, is it a wedgie? Correct. I don't know if you were on the giving or the receiving end of wedgies, but you have control of the board.
We'll do match this pose for 2.
All right, for 2 points, you're going to see a photograph in this category. If you think you can do the thing in that photograph, put your paddle out. For 2 points, you can match this pose. All right, that was Snuffy, and let me see popcorn out there as well. All right. All right, fantastic. 2 points for each of them. And now I think it's time for Sister Susie to come spin this wheel. All right, go ahead and give the spin and say no blammies.
No blammies!
No blammies! All right, and it looks like we are. All right, we're gonna do whose dime is it anyway? All right, this is a fantastic one to shoot video of if you have your phone. All right, Sister Susie, I need you to pick 2 partners you trust with your life and your voice.
I'm picking Debkins.
All right, Debkins, come on
And
down.
I'm picking popcorn.
All right, popcorn. All right, we're gonna play a little game of whose dime is it anyway? So, Sister Susie, stand in front of this, and you can set your paddles down. By the way. You'll definitely want to set those down. All right. So you're gonna stay here, and you're gonna have your arms akimbo. Debkins, you are going to be behind her. I'm going to put this eye mask on you. You're gonna put your arms through the holes that she has just created, and yes, you're gonna and. Popcorn, you are going to be on the other side here. And you're going to be their eyes. So you're going to stand here.
You're putting your hands through
Debkins.
her arms, Deb.
Yeah, you got to put your hands
No, both behind her.
What? Yes. You're going to be her arms.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and Debkins,
No, I'm so Sam.
you're going to take one of these never before used completely sterile tongue depressors and put that in your mouth. Or Sister Susan.
Okay,
Not
what
just-
am I doing?
You're going to take the tongue depressor, put it in your mouth. Like so. Alright, you're going to hold it there like a diving board. Alright, so, Popcorn, it's your job to help them get as many of these dimes onto that tongue depressor as possible. For each of these silver dimes that's on there, you'll get a point. For each of these pink dimes that are on there, you'll get 3 points. If there are any blue dimes on there, you will get no points after all is said and done. You'll have 30 seconds. Alright, ready? And go.
Take your left hand and go to the right. Okay, down a little bit. Do you feel one right there? Yep. Okay, now you're going to put it on her tongue depressor. You're going to the left. Keep,
20 seconds
Sister
left.
Susie, can you turn your
What
head a
color
little
is
bit?
that one?
It's blue. Can you keep going up a little bit farther? Back towards you. Back towards you.
How many points?
10.
Throw this one? Yeah, just throw it. Throw
7.
it. Okay, keep the other blue one.
6.
And throw it
5.
down. Yep, okay,
4.
put it
3.
on,
2.
down,
1.
Time! Alright! Ladies and gentlemen, they did not get the dimes on the tongue depressor, but that's alright.
That's what they get for saying, just throw it.
Yes. I said, don't put the blue ones on there, and then you're like, grab that one. I was like, what color is it? You're like, it's blue. Now put it on there. Fantastic. So, we are going to switch gears for a little bit. You can put your paddles down because you're not going to need them. This side is now a family, and this side is now a family, and this is our trivia feud. So, the way this is going to work, Billy Bob, come on down. Carrie, come on down. All right. So, Jared in a moment is going to read a question, and first person to buzz in for that question will get a chance to answer. If your answer is anywhere on that board, we will play with your team immediately. We do not give the other team a chance to one-up you, because we have to be legally distinct from that other thing that Steve Harvey works on. So, friendly handshake. All right, and hands behind your back. All right, and it's the first person to ding without breaking my hand here. All right, Jared, whenever you're ready.
All right, contestants. If Barbie had to raise some fast cash, name something she might auction off.
Her car.
Do we have her car? Number one answer.
But she no longer does.
All right.
That's the fast finger.
So, Debkins, it's tough times at Mattel. What is Barbie going to be hawking for some cash?
Maybe her townhouse?
Do we have her house? All right. Close enough for government. Sister Susie,
I don't know what townhouse is.
I don't know if you played with as many Barbies as I did, but what do you think she'd be getting rid of?
I think she's getting rid of Ken.
Ken? We have Ken on that board. He's good for nothing anyway. Blockhorn,
Yes.
what do you think Barbie would get rid of?
I think she would get rid of her shoes.
Her shoes.
Good
Right.
answer.
You definitely played with as many Barbies as I did. What do you think she'd get rid of?
Is clothes? Is that the same as shoes?
All right. Do we have her clothes? All right.
Clothes are not the same as shoes. How do you dress yourself?
One answer left, no strikes. So not really a lot of pressure. What do you think Barbie's getting rid of?
Her virginity.
All right. Barbie's not auctioning off her virginity.
You give 2 strikes for that.
All right.
Ken is gone.
Coming back to Billy Bob.
Her dream boat.
Her dream boat. If she's got rid of the car and the house, where do you think she's going to live? On the boat, of course. As a pirate. All right, Debkins. 1 answer left, 2 strikes. If you get this wrong, they will get 10 seconds to confer amongst themselves. You don't get it yet, though. Not yet. Not yet. Hold up. If you get it right, then your team gets the points.
All I can think of is I think Barbie had an RV. She did!
Do we have the RV?
Oh!
On this side.
Her sister?
All right, and that is time. All right, who's the representative from your team?
Carrie.
I'll do it.
All right,
Her pet?
her pets.
Boo.
I don't know. I think he should
No, that is not correct.
You guys will be receiving the points. Let's see what that last answer was. Her jewelry. All right. 5 points for everyone on this team. Let's just straighten around here. Debkins and Bill, come on down.
All right.
All right. Friendly handshake. And hands behind your back. All right, Jared, whenever you're ready.
All right, contestants. Name something people are often chased by in movies.
The killer?
Do we have the killer? I'd say killers are a pretty bad guy. All right, Emily, you have the familiar face. You look like you've been in a lot of movies. In the movies that you star in, what things are chasing you?
Animals.
Can you be more specific?
A whole lot of animals out there.
I don't know. Wolves?
Do we have wolves? All right. Nick, what's gonna be? What would be chasing you if you were in a movie?
Zombies.
We have zombies.
Yeah.
Up on the
Oh.
Very good.
Eric, if you were in a movie, what would be chasing you?
Clowns.
We have clowns.
Yeah, personally, that's under monsters for me.
Under monsters, under bad guys, clowns fit both. All right, 2 strikes, Abby. If you get this right, we'll continue to play with your side. If not, they get 10 seconds to steal.
The cops.
We have cops.
Yeah.
All right. Coming back to you, Carrie.
No pressure. No pressure.
All right. 2 answers left.
We can't run.
A dinosaur?
We have a dinosaur.
That's like one specific movie.
One franchise. All right, 10 seconds on this side.
I was gonna say dog. And then
That's what I was going to say, rabbit.
All right. Billy Bob, what's your team's answer?
We're gonna go with dogs.
We have dogs. Let's see what that last answer was. Cars. Yes. We all remember how scary Disney's Cars was. All right. Let me get Eric down here to spin this wheel. All right. All right. No blammies. No blammies. All right. Let's see what we are doing next. All right. And it looks like we are dancing with the contestants. All right. Eric, I need you to pick a partner that you trust with your life and your points. All right.
you want your ring then?
Come on down. So, step up this way. All right. You have a very simple task. You simply have to dance down here to me and back in 15 seconds. But this is not just any dance. This is a tango.
Oh!
So,
do I get a rose?
if I had one, I would give it to you, but I do not. So, this does not have to be a technically correct tango. The only thing I care about is that you are cheek to cheek the entire time. If you can get to me and back in 15 seconds, you will each get 5 points. Ready, set, go. Go! All right, fantastic, and back. All right, and with time to spare, Abby and Eric will each earn 5 points. And now I'm coming to Emily and Sister Susie. Come on down here. We're going to play another round of Trivia View. All right. Whenever you're ready, Jared.
All right, contestants. Name something parents tell their kids not to waste.
Food.
We have food.
I wish I could have as much
All right,
enthusiasm.
popcorn. You may have had some parents at some point. What did they tell you not to waste?
Toilet paper.
Toilet paper.
It's a very specific answer.
X Factor. What did your parents tell you not to waste?
Electricity.
There you go. Good answer.
All right. Something. When you grow up and have children, what are you going to tell them not to waste?
Water.
We have water.
Good answer.
All right. Billy Bob, you may have been someone's son or daughter at some point. What did they tell you not to waste, your parents?
Money.
Oh,
You have
yeah.
money.
Good
All
answer.
right. All right, Dedkins. What are you telling the children not to waste?
time?
We have
There you
time.
go.
All right, champion. Only one strike and one answer left.
Don't waste. Don't waste.
5,
My hair color.
3.
Don't waste your hair color.
Do you really think that's up there?
All right, Popcorn. If you don't get this correct, they will have 10 seconds to confer and possibly steal these points.
Gas.
Awesome.
Yes.
That's a really good answer.
That's a good one.
All right. 10 seconds on this side.
Kansas.
What?
Okay.
All right.
Don't waste your life.
Coming to Carrie. What are we saying?
Don't waste your life.
Is it don't waste your life? On this side. All right. And I think let's just go straight into round 4 here. So let me get Dick and Popcorn.
No pressure.
All right. Come on down. Friendly handshake and hands behind your back. And whenever you are ready.
All right, contestants. Name someone who might be on your roof.
Santa Claus.
We have Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Wait,
Number 1 answer on the board. All right, Eric. I don't know what kind of neighborhood you live in and what your neighbors are like, but who do you think you would find on your roof?
Thief?
Do we have a thief?
Now I know what kind of neighborhood you live in.
All right, burglar, thief, same difference. All right, Abby, who is hanging out on your roof all day?
The roofer?
We have a roofer. I would hope that would be on there. It's literally in the name. All right, Carrie, if you ever own a roof, who do you think will be on it?
your dad.
We have your dad. All right.
Is your dad a
Not a
roofer?
bad answer, though. All right, Bill.
I'm gonna go with my good friend Eric, firefighter.
Ooh, do we have
There you go.
firefighter?
Oh, yeah, good one.
Oh. But
All
that
right, your roof's already gone.
2 strikes, 3 answers left.
The, chimney or fireplace person?
Chimney or
Yeah.
fireplace
Yeah.
person?
Yeah.
Chimney sweep.
Alright.
Excellent. All right, 2 answers left.
Roofers. Oh, I think I know one. I think.
What's that?
A maintenance guy.
You have a maintenance guy.
Be more
You build-
specific.
What would they be maintaining?
A gutter.
Oh, there you go.
Gutter cleaner.
Oh.
All right, 10 seconds over here.
Alright, so that's hard. I thought you. I think that's one of them.
All right, and that is time. All right, Billy Bob,
We're going to the satellite cable company.
the cable guy.
Everyone's cutting the cord. No, it's
All
not
right.
on there.
So that means this side's getting the points. All right, and let's see what those last 2 answers were. Electrician. And the sounds crazy, no? All right, and I think it's time for Dick to come spin this wheel. All right. Give it a whirl and say no whammies. All right. And let's see, we are doing. All right, that looks like spin it to win it. All right, so Dick, come on back to your spot here. Everyone's gonna have an opportunity to earn some points right now. I need to ask you a very personal question. Out of these 4 colors, what's your favorite? Green, white, orange, or blue?
Blue.
All right, everyone turn around and look in your blue drawers. It is time for you to make a spectacle of yourselves. You should find a pair of glasses that have a little basketball and basketball hoop on them. You will have 30 seconds to get the ball in the cup. You are not allowed to use your hands. Don't start yet. Well, I'll do an argument against Echo whenever it's time. The only thing you are allowed to use your hands for is to keep the glasses secure on your face. So you can hold the glasses on your head, but you cannot touch the string, the ball, or the cup. If you have the ball in the cup at the end of 30 seconds, you will be taking home 5 points. On your mark, get set, Go.
I got it.
Oh, she got it?
She
It's
got
over
it.
there. Hold still. Don't take it out or don't take the glasses off. Just leave it there.
Seriously, I'm not cheating. Oh, come on.
10 seconds left.
How do you get it up there? I don't know. That was an accident. Oh,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, and that's time. So hold still. Hold still. All right. So Carrie doesn't have it in, but she gets a high five anyway. Bill gets a high five. We get a high five and 5 points for Emily. A high five for Dick. A high five for Eric. A high five for Abby. High five for Billy Bob. High five for Jenkins. High five for Sister Susie. High five and 5 points. High five for X Factor and high five for Snuffy. All right, go ahead and return your glasses to your blue drawer. And it looks like we're about to have 6 new categories on that. These categories are Sing That Verse, Iconic Clothing, Impressions, Super Challenges, Chicago Sports, and Carbs, my personal favorite. All right, so I'm going to give control to... I haven't seen Sister Susie in a while. You have control board. Where are we going?
Dick, I would like to go to Carbs for 300.
He's
Oh,
so
sorry.
we're doing Carbs for 3.
Let's get away from that.
The Cronut is a cross between what 2 breakfast carbs? All right, coming to Abby.
A croissant and a donut?
Is it a croissant and a donut? All right, correct. I just got very hungry all of a sudden. Where are we going next?
Let's do Chicago Sports for 3.
All right, for 3 points, it's Chicago Sports. This soccer team shares its name with a locally shot TV show. All right, that was Eric.
Fire.
Can you... correct. He'll give it to you. It's Chicago Fire. But, like, you clearly knew.
He's a firefighter, he gets it.
You got it. All right.
He's a fighter.
So, where are we going next?
Chicago Sports for 2.
All right, for 2 points, Chicago Sports. Name Chicago's 2 MLB teams. All right, that was Bill.
Chicago Cubs and Chicago White Sox.
Is it the Cubs and the White Sox? Absolutely correct. Bonus point, what is the other thing that the White Sox were known as in one specific year where they did something naughty?
The Black Sox.
The Black Sox, yes, when they rigged the World Series.
Oh.
Yes. It was a very bad thing to do. I don't know why I'm walking away because Bill has control.
I'll do Chicago Sports for 4.
All right, for 4 points, Chicago Sports. How many championships have the Blackhawks won? All right, Abby. Is it 5? All right. How many championships have the Blackhawks won? All right, coming to Billy Bob.
We'll go with 4.
Is it 4?
What have you had watching the Blackhawks for your favorite things to do?
I know.
How many championships have the Blackhawks won? All right, that was a hesitant Abby.
No, it's 6.
Is it 6? Correct!
And we're at 1951. 1951.
All right, Abby, you had to warm up a little bit, but you eventually got the right answer there, so where are we going next?
Let's do iconic clothing for 3.
All right, for 3 points, it's iconic clothing. What was Steve Urkel's favorite clothing accessory? All right, that was Snuffy.
The suspenders.
Is it suspenders? All right. Did you do that? Yes, you did. All right, where are we going next?
We'll do Chicago Sports 4-5.
All right, for 5 points, Chicago Sports. What is the name of Chicago's WNBA team? All right, X Factor.
Chicago Sky.
Is it the Chicago Sky? Correct. All right, and raise your hand if you have not spun the wheel yet. I'm having trouble remembering. All right, I think it's time for X Factor to come spin this wheel. All right, give it a spin and say no blammies.
No whammies, no whammies.
No blammies.
Whammies.
He said blammies. He said blammies. All right, it landed on nothing, so I'm gonna pick. We're playing Teal or No Teal. All right. So, as you see here, we have 4 briefcases. 2 are teal and 2 are steel. I need you to pick 2 of them right now. All right. He's going 1 teal and 1 steel. All right. Bring them up here and set them down. So what I didn't tell you is that these briefcases each contain a point value. A 0, a 1, a 2, and a 5. Jared is going to show us what you did not pick. Looks like you did not pick 5. All right. And let's see what the other one is. Great. And you did not pick 2. All right. So in one of these is a 1, and in one of these is a 0. So, go ahead and make that choice. All right, he's going with steel. All right. So, let's see. Normally the banker would call and make an offer, but
What
yeah. All right. You got a point. Not gonna walk away with nothing. That's 1 point for X Factor plus 3 for spinning the wheel. And, all right, Bill, where would you like to go?
Let's do carbs for 4.
All right. For 4 points, it's carbs. What is it called when a runner will eat a large meal, usually pasta, the night before a race? All right. Coming to Sister Susie.
Carb load.
Is it carb loading? Correct. All right. I'm hoping to do some of that later tonight, but I am not running tomorrow. All right, where are we going next?
We're going to impressions for 5.
All right. In this category, the name of a character or person will appear. I will read that name, and if you can do an impression of that person, put your paddle out for 5 points. Who can do an impression of Cher?
Oh boy.
All right. Billy Bot. I can't wait to see this.
You can turn back time.
You know what? I'll give you 5 points to never do that again.
Seems fair. All right, Billy Bot. You did earn control of the board. Where are we going?
Let's go with iconic clothing for 4.
All right, for 4 points, it's iconic clothing. In 2010, Lady Gaga wore a dress made out of what atypical material to the MTV Video Music Awards? All right, that one was Emily.
Meat.
Is it meat? All right, correct. All right. That was our, unfortunately, that's our only meat clothing question. So where are we going next?
Iconic clothing for 5.
All right, for 5 points, it's iconic clothing. In A Christmas Story, the Pink Nightmare is a nickname for what outfit? All right, Eric.
The bunny suit.
Is it the bunny suit? Yes, the pink bunny pajamas. All right, Eric, where are we going next?
Iconic clothing for 2.
All right, for 2 points, iconic clothing. What color was Michael Jackson's jacket in the Thriller video? All right, coming to X Factor.
Red?
Is it red? Correct. All right, and let's do one more question. Where are we going, X Factor?
Let's try super challenges for 5.
All right, super challenges for 5. This is a dance-off, so X Factor, come on down. You signed up for this. You can set your paddle down. I need you to pick 2 opponents for this dance-off.
No.
All right, Popcorn.
And Billy Bob.
All right, Popcorn and Billy Bob. So, Jared, you want to take it from here?
Yes, absolutely. So, contestants, I'll be playing 3 different songs for you to dance off to. You'll all be dancing at the same time. Mix it up on each song, and the winner will be chosen at the end by a round of applause by everyone who's not participating. Clap for everyone at the end. But clap if you think you won the who you think won the loudest.
All right.
Our first beat drops now.
Popcorn's going for the facial expression as well as the dance moves.
New song.
New song.
I hate what's happening right there. And last song.
All right. Should have told you all to film that. Don't leave the dance floor. Come on back. All right. Our suffering is over. All right. Who thinks that X Factor won?
Oh boy.
Hold on. I can't hear after that deafening applause. All right. Who thinks Popcorn won? All right. Not bad. Who thinks Billy Bob won? All right. I'm gonna say, give points to to Popcorn and Billy Bob. That's right. Popcorn got more claps, but Billy Bob got a yeah! All right. And Carrie, I'm giving you control of the board. Where are we going?
Sing that verse for 3.
All right, for 3 points, it's time to sing that verse. In this category, some lyrics are going to appear on the screen. I'm going to read them spoken word William Shatner style. If you can sing the rest of those lyrics, then you will get those points. For 3 points, I can't get no. All right, that was Billy Bop.
Satisfaction.
Yeah. All right, Rolling Stones. I'm amazed that you didn't go for a boy band.
It was maybe the creepiest way I've ever heard it sung, but it was sung.
Yes.
2 carbs for 5.
All right. The 5-point card question is, what cereal is known as the breakfast of champions? All right. First person actually, after I finished reading, was Carrie.
I had one in mind, but Wheaties.
Is it Wheaties? All right. You had the right answer in mind. That's a good place to start. Where are we going next?
Sing that verse for 4.
All right. For 4 points, who can sing this verse? 'Cause if you liked it. 'Cause if you liked it. All right.
Put a ring on it.
You gotta sing it. Sing it.
Oh my god.
That's dancing.
Trying to do the just.
We saw you do that. We don't want you to see you do it
I'll
anymore.
go to Abby. All right.
Truly a musical crowd here today.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I blacked out there. I was like, wait, was I just in Hamilton on Broadway? All right, where are we going?
Let's do super challenges. No, let's do impressions for 3.
All right, for 3 points, who can do an impression of Scooby-Doo? All right, that was Snuffy.
Waggy.
Pretty good. Pretty good. All right, and for the final time, I'm going to ask Bill to come spin this wheel. All right, give it a spin and say no blammies.
No blammies.
All right. No blammies. Stinko. All right.
Stinko.
So, don't go down. Yeah, this one's not as bad as it sounds. So, this is our patented Stinko board. If I can get this curtain off of it. All right. Do not say what this reminds you of, or lawyers will have me murdered. All right.
They're watching right now.
Yes, they are. So, this is our patented Stinko board. I'm going to give you a button. You're going to drop it down here, and wherever it lands, you get that many points. But I'm going to give you a chance to potentially double those points right now. So, in these briefcases are the pucks. You're going to pick one. It's going to have scratch and sniff stickers on it. If you can correctly identify the scent of those stickers, you will get double points. So, which case do you want?
Yeah.
This one. All right. So, this one is going to be... All right, your hint is it is a sweet food item that starts with the letter B. Has a strong color association with it. Give it a scratch, give it a sniff. The stickers are very old.
I actually replaced it yesterday.
All right. Blueberry.
It is blueberry.
Give it a drop, and where it lands, you will get those points. Now it looks like we're getting 6 points! Give it up for Bill. All right. And ladies and gentlemen, we're nearing the end of regulation time here. As you can see, there's only about 4.5 minutes left. So that means we're going to go to lightning round action here. What's going to happen next is I'm going to pick the categories and the point values. And everything is now worth double points. All right, so let's go ahead and kick this off. Let me see impressions for 1. Arnold Schwarzenegger. All right, Eric.
Get to the chopper!
Pretty good. Pretty good. All right, that'll be 2 points for Eric. Let me see Chicago sports for one. Let's close that one out. What is Chicago's NFL team? All right, coming to Sister Susie.
The Bears.
Is it the Bears? Yeah. All right, fantastic job. Let me see carbs for 2. What would you say to someone who's trying to swipe your Kellogg's breakfast waffles? All right, coming to Debkins.
Lego my ego.
Is it Lego my ego? Correct. All right, let me see impressions for 2. Mr. T. All right, that was Eric.
I pity the fool.
Pretty good. All right. All right. Let's close out carbs. 2 rival types of this favorite food include New York style and Chicago deep dish. What food is it? All right, first person to wait until I was actually done was Carrie.
Pizza.
Is it pizza? I love and hate the carbs category because, man, does it make me hungry. All right. Let me see iconic clothing for 1. What type of hat did Indiana Jones wear? All right. Coming to Dick.
A fedora.
Was it a fedora? Correct. All right. All right. Sing that verse for 1. Do you want to build a... All right. First person after I was done was Popcorn.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Yeah. Fantastic.
That was good.
I'm glad that you stopped there because I don't know what the rest of the words are, and you could have made anything up, and I would have believed it. All right, sing that verse for 2.
Yeah.
Just a small town girl. All right, Abby.
Living in a lonely world.
Fantastic. Gestures and everything. All right, what is the 4-point impression? Bugs Bunny. All right, Eric is crushing this category.
What's up, Doc?
Fantastic.
That was like Chicago gangster Bugs Bunny, but I'll take it.
All right, sing that verse for 5.
This is worth 10, just a reminder.
If you see a faded sign at the side of the road that says 15 miles to the Snuffy.
Love Shop.
I think it's Love Shack, but Love Shop is close enough for Jared, apparently.
Wait, what did he say?
Love Shop.
Oh, okay.
All right. Close enough for government work. And by the time we get done with this, I have a feeling the time will be out. So let's see. What's that 2-point super challenge,
Ooh, I
Jared?
think it's worth 10 points.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is going to be worth 10 points. This is the netball pass. And this is a team game. So whoever walks away from this game victorious is going to get 10 points for everyone on their side. So, Carrie and Billy Bob, you're going to have a job here in a second. I have these specially designed neck balls that go right here. It is your job to pass them down the line. Not using your hands, you must pass them neck to neck. All right? If the ball drops, you go back to the previous person that had it and give it to them, and they have to pass it. When it gets down to the end, that person will do a 360 spin and start passing it back the other way. When it gets back here, whichever team drops it in this bucket first is going to walk away with 10 points for everyone on their team. All right.
Should we do it on the...
Ready? You're going to want to get on the green there.
Oh, on the green? Oh.
Yeah. Or actually, yeah, everyone take 1 step off the green because I see a lot of people knock their drawers over on this one. So, all right. Ready? Go.
Don't get cuddly now.
Folks, we are literally neck and neck. Okay, well, never mind. One team's pulling away with it dramatically.
Bill, you're trying to get away.
Like, I want to say it's close, but Billy has failed everyone, including his opponents. Is that in your mouth? Those end up on the floor. And in people's necks.
All right. This side with probably the biggest ass whooping I've seen in a while. Pardon my French.
extra 5 points for the commitment to put it in his mouth.
Alright, so, I'm going to let Jared do some last-minute score calculation. We do not yet know who has won. Don't worry about what that says. Alright, Carrie, if you win the $1 billion prize that I'm definitely not making up right now, or lying about, what do you think you're going to do with the money?
Invest it, give some to my mom, go on vacation.
Invest, mom, vacation. Fantastic plan. What about you, Bill?
Disney World.
Disney
Hey,
World.
there
That's
you
the right
go.
answer. Emily, if you win the $1 billion that I didn't lie about, where are you going?
I'm going to Bora Bora.
Bora Bora. All right, Dick. What would you do with $1 billion?
Buy a farm.
Buy a farm. What kind of farm? Anything specific?
Goats.
Goats. Goat farm. All right. What about you, Eric?
Travel.
Travel. All right. You can travel pretty much anywhere with $1 billion. What about you, Abby?
I eat tacos.
Yes.
Good tacos.
The money would not change her.
Good tacos. Yes.
Travel to Mexico for real tacos.
All right. What about you, Snuffy? What are you doing with $1 billion?
Buy a lake.
Buying a lake. Any specific lake that you want? You've been stressing
Michigan.
Lake Michigan.
Not a lake house.
All right.
The lake.
Gonna be all of our landlords, I guess. What about you, X Factor? What are you doing with $1 billion?
I'm gonna retire and travel over to Europe.
Retire and travel to Europe. What about you, Popcorn?
I'm gonna get a new identity.
New identity. You will never see her again. Yes. Going to the spy novel route. All right. What about you, Sister Susie?
I'm going straight to the love shop, baby.
Straight to the love shop, baby. Probably the most honest answer I've heard. All right, Debkins, what about you? What are you doing with $1 billion?
I would get a vacation home.
Vacation home. Big one, small one, modest.
the lake Snuffy owns.
Pretty big one. What about you, Billy Bob?
I'm going to help her out with that, and I'm going to buy all of Barbie's stuff that she's selling, so
Oh.
Barbie Vacation Home is her.
All right. Yes. Gonna hit up that Barbie auction
Clever.
you mentioned. All right. Jared, do we have our winners?
Yes,
All
I
right.
do.
Who is the third place winner?
All right, everyone, thank you so much for coming out. You're all winners in my heart, but objectively, 3 of you are better than everyone else. In third place, the deciding factor here was the neckball pass for him. But he kept snagging all these big points throughout the show, and then you go quiet for quite a long time. It's Snuffy.
All right. Snuffy, I don't know if you realize, but I lied about the $1 billion. But you do win a free water bottle with our Ragnarok axe throwing logo, which is our axe throwing range. On the All right, and who is our second place winner?
And our second place contestants will use this to get more tacos, I guess. Abby, come on down.
All right, Abby, you win a pass to our escape room on the 8th floor, trapped in a room with a zombie. There's a zombie chained to the wall, and every 5 minutes his chain extends 1 foot, so you have to escape it before he eats you. All right. And Jared, who is in first place?
And in first place, he got off to a bit of a slow start, but then he could not be stopped. He's the firefighter. Bring it down for Eric.
All right,
Eric, bring it down.
Eric, you win the ticket, you win the water bottle, but most importantly, you win the title of Game Show King. Bow to your king, ladies and gentlemen. All right. I have no idea if I put that on correctly, and here's your scepter. All right. Come on down to the dance floor, ladies and gentlemen. Let's dance this out. You remember that dance I taught you before? All right.